Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, for those of you who are new here, hello and welcome. I am a digital artist, and I also do traditional art, but, yeah, anyway, just hello if you are new here. Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. And then to those of you guys who are not exactly new, I know in my last video, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned that I would not be posting for a bit because I actually got 2 puppies. Yeah, and, still probably won't be posting as much, but I'm trying to get more videos out. Anyway, the puppies are doing really good. I am working on 0 sleep, but it is worth it because they're adorable. But anyway, for this piece, I was originally going to do Clear Sight from Wings of Fire, but I ended up actually pivoting and doing Whiteout. She is a Nightwing Icewing hybrid, and she's actually Darkstalker's sister. And basically, I think the main reason I ended up doing her is because firstly, I really like her character. But secondly, when I was coloring Clear Sight and adding the shading, since she is a very dark dragon, especially because she's a Nightwing, and I'm not great with like darker colors, and this is something I really didn't know I struggled at until I tried this piece, and I realized how difficult, I guess, it is to draw dark colors and make it look dynamic and not flat. And I think one of the main reasons because I don't understand color theory very well, and I'm not good at color theory, and I'm here to admit that I have not done any study on it, and all I know is that the opposite color, like let's say purple, complement or opposite is orange, so they will go well together. And basically, if they're opposites on the color wheel, they are going to work pretty well with each other. And that's basically the extent of my knowledge of color theory. And I think in a lot of my pieces, this is something I really should start using because I really don't think about the color theory much, and I keep it very one-toned. And I think I really want to start branching out and adding little hints of orange or red to my more cool toned pieces to just make them pop a little bit more. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or advice on color theory, I would really appreciate them because I am struggling, and especially with darker colors and dragons like this, I think it's really important to know about color theory and how to incorporate it and make it look natural but still give the piece depth, because this piece did end up looking a little flat, and it still does look a little bit flat, and I'm not 100% happy, but I do think that it was a good learning experience, and now I know I'll want to work on darker colors and more color theory stuff. But yeah, anyway, enough with the color theory, I suppose. For this piece, I did end up making, since I was originally going to make her Clear Sight, she has this very dramatic, I guess, not dramatic, but a position where I wanted her to almost be staring off into the distance, but my main thing was I was actually going to add, like, not memories, but since she can read future, and navigate different futures, I wanted to give her these speech bubbles coming out of her eyes, kind of, and she's seeing the future, and there's so many, it's very overwhelming for her. But in the end, I ended up obviously making her into Whiteout, and I never actually incorporated the speech bubbles because I wasn't sure how to do them because I wanted them to be black, but again, with a darker colored dragon, it's hard. And I definitely want to look at some more references and stuff on how other artists make them a dark color and still make them pop. And I color my line work sometimes, but a lot of times I really love the dark line art look, but for pieces like this I was like, should I actually make it light line art, because and since the pencil I use is a little sketchy, it does look a little bit strange for my style of more 2D, I guess. And I don't know, I don't know what to do. But now looking back at this, the belly, actually, her belly should extend down. Yeah, I did not. Okay, I should actually probably go fix that because I did not notice that. But basically, yeah, that's really all I have. I did end up giving her these constellation-y effects in her wings, not just stars, which I really like, But you can see here with the shadows, it looked really weird because my normal shadows are blue, and since the actual shadow is lighter than the piece, it's not looking very shadow-esque. And if I used black, it would just look very flat, and yeah, I struggled big time with this piece. And then I went in with like my normal multiply stuff, and I tried to add in like a cool dramatic lighting thing, and I don't know, this guys, since I think it's because mostly I haven't drawn in a couple weeks, so I was really, I guess I wasn't used to the process as much, and I think I really did struggle. So yeah, I was just not in my comfort zone, and I think because I haven't been drawing for a couple weeks, it also really messed me up, I think. And it's also because I don't draw dark creature things this much, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to go about this. And you can see here I went in with this lighter color, and I was like, wait a second, and I put in all the shadows and stuff, showed up that layer with this light coloring, and I really was like, I actually really like this look, and I was like, wait a second, I could totally make this into whiteout. And so I decided to scrap my clear sight idea and make this whiteout, and I think it did work, I think, with the general piece, I suppose. And it was definitely not what it was originally gonna be, and I think it turned out different than the vibe I was originally going for. But I really like this. I don't know. I'm a big fan. I really like it. And I think Whiteout is probably one of my favorite Wings of Fire characters just because of how weird she is. And I love her color palette and her coloring, and the way she's described is just really, really unique. And I don't think there are many characters like her in the books, and it's just really cool. So I'm a big fan of Whiteout. I do like Clear Sight too. But I don't know, Clear Sight, Darkstalker, any of the dragons from Darkstalker Legends I really love that book. It was just written really well, and I don't know, Fathom, and yeah, I like it. I think they did a, yeah, I think they did a good job, writing it. But anyway, back to Whiteout and the drawing. For the white patches, I decided to go in with this like lavendery blue color, for her scales, just because that is like the Icewing portion, I suppose. So the whole section of her body is going to be Icewing, and I ended up going with this light bluish color. And then I did give her little freckles, and I think that was really cute. I love the touch. I always love to give my dragons with not necessarily vitiligo, but I love vitiligo. I think it's very pretty. So I like to give my hybrid dragons, yeah, it's not necessarily vitiligo, but I like the effect. So I did end up giving her like characteristic black stars on her wings, except I did I kept the purple constellations because I was a big fan. And welcome back to the background struggle episode, because you guys know how much I hate backgrounds, like big time. And so of course, the background was one of the worst parts, but this piece I was really just all over the place, and I think it shows a little bit, and I'm not 100% happy, but I think in general it turned out pretty good. But yeah, with that, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And I guess, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!